All right, this is Hoist Mi7. We had the Mi6 on the show and we showed a bunch of exercises. This is a great opportunity for me because on the TV show, of course, we show you how to do certain exercises and then we show you and review equipment. This was at the URSA show and I kind of went nuts on it, and when we got some room on the showroom floor, I brought one in. I'm not going to do it justice. There's no way to do it justice because it'd be like a whole show, and Hoist isn't paying me to do this, so that ain't happening. So, but I did want to show it to you very quickly. This Smith machine, as you can see, does like this. And it also will rack. It's got racks here, depending on what's better for you. Like if I was doing a shoulder press, I had a client I did it with today. You unrack from here, do a seated shoulder press, and you just throw it back on the rack. If you're doing a rear, you back the seat up and come off your rear delt. So this is a Smith machine that I can do a curl in, and it moves with my body. Okay? So, but squats, lunges. See, a lunge is something you couldn't do in a regular Smith machine because it's just going up and down. This, because of the way it's built, you can actually do a lunge, right? So there's just nothing you couldn't do. You could do a seated tricep extension with this. You wouldn't even have to have a separate bar. So, yay Hoist once again. Now, that's the Smith machine part. And I'd like to point out again, these come separate or together, which I thought was real clever of Hoist. They do a lot of clever things, but that was really clever. Now I'm gonna show you this is the functional trainer part, the cable part. And just like the Mi6, it's really cool. I believe they actually made it even smoother. I don't know how they did it, but it's got one hand. I can adjust the pulley up and down. It goes all the way down. The pulleys are super, super smooth. I cannot, again, I wish you could come feel this. This is rated, by the way, the whole thing is light commercial. So if you had a condominium or you had a hotel or you were personal training, we can sell you this unit. This is actually in our showroom in Mobile, Alabama. And you're welcome to come try it. So the improvements over the Mi6, or the features, this was a huge one. If you were wondering what those were, that's for dips, right? Not only did they think of that, and I'm a sucker for details. It says the word wide right there, and then when you do like that, it says narrow. Not that that was necessary, but actually, see, I make fun of some of the stuff on this, but that's really cool that they took the trouble to do that detail. So you've got wide is for chest more, narrow is more for triceps, so that's there. All right. Every kind of, the Mi6 just had one bar that traveled across it, and it was cool. It's the best I talked about on the show. It's the greatest chin bar ever, the Knurley. They came out with this. It's got two different positions with that. You see all the different positions? This is a typical wide stance. And then they've got, which these are really cool. They call it a mountain climber. They feel really comfortable. I don't know about, I've never climbed a mountain, but that's very comfortable grip. All right, so that's something new. All of that's new. That's stupid. That's just stupid. That's dumb. And that's on there. And that's dumb. And I don't know. I just think it's dumb. That, you know what that's for? It's for putting a tablet. So you can put your tablet there, your iPad, because you don't want to leave that. You want it to be hanging right here while you're working. So this is cool. What is that, you say? And honestly, when they showed it at the trade show, I thought it was kind of stupid. I didn't think it was, I was like, they were all excited about it, and I was like, okay, whatever. What happens after you just you get strong, it starts pulling you backwards off your feet. That's what this pad, you put it in your lower back, and you can go heavier, all right? You can also just stabilize your back. So that's really cool. So I thought that was dumb, and I was wrong. A lot of times when I see stuff and I think it's dumb, I was wrong. And I always, to my credit, I always come back on the TV show and eat my words. So I'm telling you, when I saw it at the trade show, I thought, that's dumb. Now, what I'm not taking back is that didn't need to be there. That was a waste of, so a lot of plastics had to die to make those that didn't need to die. Because you don't need your iPad hanging in your face. You can actually do an assisted chin dip by putting a strap across here, putting your knees on it, and taking some of your body weight off, like to do a dip or chin. If you've seen that in health clubs, like we've got them in our health clubs, assisted chin dip, well, you would have that at your house. So, great machine if you've got kids, or if you're like me and you're getting older and you're worried about safety, and you should be. This is a great machine. So that's the Hoist Mi7. Like I said, we'll do a bunch more segments on it. That's a really generic run around the room and talk about the machine.